All right, friends, how about a quick lesson on winning? The Supreme Court, they're on fire right now. Hit another home run today. Check this out. According to the National Association for Gun Rights, the Supreme Court, in the wake of the landmark New York versus Bruen case last week, has issued notice to lower courts that their recent rulings on Second Amendment cases are wrong and need to be reversed. This pushes a lot of these anti-Second Amendment cases back down to the district level, where we have magazine bans, AR-15 bans, assault weapons bans that they call them, and a number of other things that are anti-gun that are either being banned or infringed upon. Now, these courts are going to have to rethink and reevaluate all these cases based on the same logic and reason that the Supreme Court used last week in the New York versus Bruen case. According to the National Association for Gun Rights, essentially these courts have to review those same state laws in light of Bruen and issue new rulings using the new text, history, and tradition framework. Guys, this is a major victory. This is equally and honestly, I think bigger than last week's ruling. Granted, we don't have any finality from any of the lower courts, the district level courts yet, to affirm any of this. But nevertheless, it's going to happen. We don't have any details right now. And what I mean by that is all these anti-gun bills now have to be viewed in that same light that the case the Supreme Court heard last week is going to be viewed under, and they will be overturned. You have to use essentially history and tradition now. And history and tradition, if you use that test to test any of these new laws out, you will find that history and tradition do not back up all of these anti-gun laws. In fact, it enforces just the opposite, that those items can't be infringed upon because there is no history and tradition to back that up. This is a massive win. This is one, on the other hand, that we have to look at as the left will continue to set their own hair on fire. Remember, the Attorney General in California putting that database out with all that pertinent information and personal information last week was retaliation from what the Supreme Court did. So look for more states to accidentally drop data out there to try to intimidate gun owners. If you look at some of these states like Maryland, for instance, that has an AR-15 ban, look for Maryland to do some of the same things, because now they're thinking everybody's going to want an AR-15 now, so they're going to want to leak this type of information in order to try to intimidate those people and go, oops, we might screw up too and let all your information out on the internet. So watch out for the retaliation of some of these states and some of these AGs and governors out there to do some of the same things. The reason why I say this is a win, and this is how you define a win, is because the likes of John Cornyn, Bill Cassidy, and all those turncoats last week that gave a bunch of stuff back up to the Democrats and said that was a compromise and that was a win. That's not how you win. You don't win by not giving up everything that your enemies want. You win like this, where you get stuff back that you want. That's how you win. We're winning. These last 2 weeks have been huge. We need to keep our feet on the gas. And look, let me tell you something. If you have any way to communicate with your Supreme Court justices, thank them. Thank them huge.